From the Hello, It's Me studios of Arizona. UFC News, TUF 31, Conor McGregor, True Geordie, and much more. Also, Big Ben Rothwell interview live with the MMA-Holes. Hey. Welcome to the show. How's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully everyone is wonderful. It's good to see everyone in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button, share the stream, do all that fun stuff. You know, that YouTube stuff. I'd appreciate that. My name is Chris, Mystic Moss, King of the Dragons, and I will be your host of this evening as we have a delightful show prepared for you. Before we jump into the delightful show, let me give a quick shout out to our sponsors, CBDX.com, promo code MMA-HOLES for 20% off. MyBookie.ag, promo code MMA-HOLES for 100% match on your first deposit. Head Rush, 20% off, promo code MMA-HOLES for 20% off the finest of clothing. Check out the links in the description for that. And Sheath Underwear, MMA-HOLES for 20% off. Links are in the description. If you're going to watch the UFC fights this weekend, ESPN Plus, click our link in the description, and we get a little piece of the pie. I thank you, everyone, for doing that. Thank you. How you doing, chat? Everyone fired up? Everyone excited? Drop some ones in the chat if you're pumped up for our Wednesday show. Last night we watched TUF 31. That was an interesting experience. I don't know, not much of a fan, but who cares about me, right? Because back on the show, we have someone very, very special. Someone that has been on twice. This is his third appearance on the MMA-Holes Live. And ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to give a warm welcome in our live chat over here for Big Ben Rothwell.
I'm just happy the screen isn't fucking lagging.
Yes. Yeah, so Ben showed me the world of Zoom. I've been using Skype for 7 years, and we've moved to Zoom, courtesy of Ben.
I fucked you all up. Look, I can't even talk right.
I know. I'm all tongue-tied. You know what it is? It's your beauty, Ben. It always makes me tongue-tied over here.
In that Shrek kind of way.
Got it. Shrek kind of way. That's an interesting way to put it. Well, Ben, hey, man, thanks for coming back on the show. I appreciate you stopping by. It's always a pleasure to speak to you. And we have a very interesting program tonight. We get to catch up with one of the best heavyweights out there. Coming off a big win in BKFC on top of the world. I saw you traveling as well. Now you're back at home with a lovely family. So what's new with Ben Rothwell?
Bare knuckle, man. Fucking using these things.
There you go.
20-something years of MMA and wearing gloves all the time, and that's what's new. Maybe not new to you, but still a thing, man. We're getting it out there. We're making recognition. I found that out when we went to Denver, and I'm pretty sure the biggest BKFC of all time, and sounds like everybody behind the scenes is super happy, and it just goes to show that a lot of people haven't recognize what we're doing and how exciting of a sport this is.
What a fight, man. And what a card you were on. I mean, you were on a card with all the big names, the Mike Perrys, the Luke Rockholds, Christine Ferreira, all those, Eddie Alvarez and Chad Mendez. I mean, that was a stack card, probably the most stack card ever in BKFC history. That has to be quite the experience for you, right?
That was the card to fight on, 100%.
Yeah.
And equally to go out and put up a high pace as a heavyweight, a super heavyweight, is like some people like to say. If you're in the MMA world, yes, but this is boxing, and in boxing, that shit goes from 206 all the way up to like 400 plus pounds. They don't give a shit about weight, but a lot of people are hooked up on that. So one of the reasons that happened in MMA is they were afraid that big guys like me couldn't, fight past a minute. And as I showed, even against the little guys, I have a hell of an output, and I could have did that for 2 more rounds. So a lot of excitement, and people are going to miss out if we don't get this whole weight thing figured out. There's some big boys that can fight.
Yeah, man. So you're coming in at a hefty weight, and you had a war, an absolute war. I mean, this fight was something else to watch. You hit this guy with the kitchen sink. I mean, everything. You were throwing everything at the man, and he would not go down. What was the experience like in this fight over here as you kept on throwing everything at him, and then he just kept coming forward?
the exact same I thought after the second round. And as I sat down for the third round, and I said, I'm going to do that to you for round 4 and round 5, and you're going to have to deal with the consequences of that. And they decided that no, at the end of the third round, they said enough was enough. But I am still so impressed with the kind of chin he has, because at the very end of the third round, if you watch, I literally step off to an angle and drill him with a right hand on the chin, and he stumbles. And that was it. So I was like, gotta give him respect.
Josh Copeland was like a mutant, man. Like, this guy hit everything. I couldn't believe what he was taking from you. Is this the hardest you've ever hit a human being before? I mean, you were hitting him over and over and over again, and this dude just kept on saying, come on, give me more, give me more. Were you saying, like, inside your head, were you like, can you go down now? Like, enough's enough. Or did you enjoy hitting this man?
Neither. For me, it was, I'm so focused. My mind is thinking very simple, do what I'm doing. I don't care. I don't have time for emotions or thinking about what's going on with him. I'm just the hammer, and you're a nail, and I'll hit you as many times as I have to till the job is done.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just jumping in, we're live with Ben Rothwell, back on the MMA-Holes off a big win in bare knuckle, 2-0 in bare knuckle, and calls out the champ. You got, another great post-fight mic experience from Ben Rothwell. What was it like, though, when you got on the mic afterwards and you got to let it out and talking about the champ and that whole thing? Like, was that just euphoric going there, or were you just on autopilot?
Autopilot. I mean, that thing could have been a disaster for all I know. I mean, I could have went up there and stuttered and not said much of anything, and I didn't have any, I guess in the past you sometimes wonder if things are scripted, and I'd like to believe that all of us, if we're planning on winning our fight, which you should be, you're going to think of a little something. That interview is going to come. I mean, I plan to give a great performance and have to deliver something. But for funny as it was, that night I just said, I was so focused on giving the performance, I said, hey, I'm just going to let whatever happens on the mic. And honestly, I don't even know if I would have brought Belcher up, but the interviewer puts him on the screen and starts talking about it. So I kind of felt I was backed into a corner for a second. I felt like I was still defending myself. I said, yeah, I'm going to fight him. Like, what am I going to do at this point in time? I'm in here and say, oh, I don't know, or something? Fuck that, man. This is what I'm here for. Yeah, I'm going to fight that guy. You're going to make me fight some more guys to get to him, fine, but you're going to put him up here now? And you could see the look on his face. He's like, and I said, oh, yeah, that motherfucker's mine. Look at it. He wants no part of this. So he got his, I think he got caught off guard and he saw me in the back room, but it wasn't like, hey, let's fight. He was like, oh, you got to work on, you get your weight down and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's not what you say to somebody you want to fight. I don't give a fuck what weight you are, man. Like, what if I push your fucking somebody down right now? Are you going to tell me to drop weight first? Fuck off. So I think it's bothered him. I think a lot of people came at him because now he made a video kind of bringing the whole fight back. Like, yeah, he knows it's the fight that's coming for him.
So I haven't seen much. So you're saying that he actually says, okay, let's do this on social?
Go to his Instagram. On Monday, he made a video, and I just
check this out.
I don't know how I'm going to handle. I'm kind of. It's like I made the speech. Millions of people heard it. Well, I don't have to say anything else. So he followed it up. So I didn't return anything to him yet, but it's pretty simple. The deal is done. I'm here. He's like, let's make a deal, blah, blah, blah. I want that fight. Well, I'm ready. I don't need to say anything else.
Okay, here it is. All right, so I just saw this 6 days ago. How did this fly under my radar? I'm going to play this for the people. Chat, here we go. This is Alan Belcher Official on Instagram, and he has something to say to Big Ben Rothwell.
Big Ben Rothwell. Let's make a deal, man. Let's sign this fight. You called me out after your last fight. Your post-fight speech was actually pretty good. I liked it. You acted as if I was scared or something, like I should hand over my belt because I'm not going to fight you. Listen, man, I know the weight class was an issue for you. You can't make 265. I don't care if you're 400 pounds. Let's make this deal. As long as I'm getting paid, I don't care who I'm fighting. I'll fight the biggest, baddest dude. That's what I want, actually. And you know what? This is the problem. You're in my way. I have a plan. I have a legacy. I have my destiny ahead of me. I'm fully committed to this. I'm living my life every day on this path to get some of the biggest heavyweight fights in boxing, MMA, BKFC, whatever. And the plan is there. I set out on this 2 years ago. Knock out all the heavyweights. Boom, I'm 9 in a row, 8 straight knockouts. I need to fight you next, knock you out, and then move on to Francis Ngannou or other big paydays and big names with big exposure. But that's not going to happen if we can't make a deal. All right? It's going to be big for both of us. It's going to be big for the fans. Everybody wants to see it.
Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot to impact right there. So he says he's going to beat you and then he's going to fight Francis Ngannou. What the?
Way to follow behind me on that one, bud. I already did all that, so you're a little fucking slow to the party.
Yeah, been there, done that, right? I mean, we saw you on Twitter. You shot your shot, and I think that's a smart shot to shoot because Francis Ngannou is getting these guys paid a lot of money over at PFL. He moves from the UFC. He's making big bucks over there. He hasn't fought yet, but he's going to make big bucks over there. And he says his opponent is going to actually do very well. So I could understand why a lot of heavyweights would want to get involved. And you were like one of the first to be out there to do it.
Let me burst a quick bubble. Don't count your chickens till they're hatched. It's old wisdom that stands true today. And they're talking about his PFL deal. You're like, he's gonna no. That's a year away. You know how much shit could happen in a year from now?
Mm-hmm.
So let's just see how the next year goes. Like, he's gonna have somebody to fight. I'll make sure of that. No problem. But let's make sure the PFL has a roster left to stay in business. Because they're like, lost half their roster? Okay, so they got some things to work out, and Francis is a year away from a fight. So
interesting.
Yeah.
So
slow down.
With you, are you locked in contract with BKFC?
So BKFC is going through the roof right now, man. USA Today did an awesome article on David Feldman. BKFC is starting to – people just have to watch it.
Sure.
You come to a live event, you're sold. I promise. Watch it. Excitement. It's what the general public, when it watches fighting, especially for the first time, understand. Two people beating it out of each other. Knockouts. Easy. Understandable. And it's exciting. So we got shows coming up. I heard that David Feldman is very ambitious. He had a great showing with the April 29th card, and I heard some big things are coming up in the future, including my next fight. So big things coming for BKFC. So we're in business. We're going to do our thing.
So the answer is yes then. So you are under contract with BKFC, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now if an opportunity were to drop on your lap, say for instance, I don't know, like, is it exclusive with BKFC or would you be able to entertain something? Say something crazy. Say Francis Ngannou and PFL call you up and like, you know what? We want to fight Ben. Would Feldman allow you to do that?
Listen, I'm just going to let you answer it for yourself. Who did Mike Perry fight in his second fight in BKFC?
Was it Julian Lane or I can't fucking remember. Who did he fight?
Somebody from Bellator. Who's under contract with Bellator.
Oh, okay. Oh, MVP.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
So that shows that he's willing to work with other organizations, and other organizations are willing to work with him, BKFC. So I would say, of course, there's potential there, there's opportunities. I think everyone outside of the UFC, I think, is down with, hey, let's do some cross-promoting, do different things. Everybody wants to get recognized and create Bellator and HIZZY kind of already do it. So I think there's things out there. At least it's not the whole organization. At least just a fighter fighting here, fighting there.
Mm-hmm.
As long as everybody can benefit. I represent the BKFC right now. So if I fight Francis, I'm the BKFC's heavyweight that's going to go do something. So It's good for everybody.
That would kind of be interesting. Like, if UFC doesn't want to play, I don't understand why UFC is not playing with PFL like across.
They don't need to. They don't need to. Just gotta remember it. If you're the UFC, if you gotta, people don't understand things. Well, it's like, well, just be that company for a second.
Mm.
Be a $12 billion company that's international, has all this stuff going on. Take all the sponsorship money, all the Venom, all the Reebok from the pay, all the stuff they've done, the TV deals. You're that company, and you're the head of that company. Just play that role for a second. Why am I going to work with anybody else? Like, well, that's it. It answers for itself.
Here's why. Here's why I would say it. I would say Francis Ngannou got paid an obnoxious amount of money to fight with PFL. Now UFC doesn't have to pay him, but he could still fight like John Jones and have a mega Africa card. If they had like a dual promotion type thing, they're both under ESPN, right? They're both on their network. So it's like UFC can have the luxury of having Francis Ngannou fight and not have to pay him.
So they could have John Jones just fight whoever the next heavyweight is, and it's going to get pay-per-view buys, make them money, all this thing. And one of those two guys win. That's the UFC has the best heavyweight. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If another organization's heavyweight happens and the UFC wins, cool. But what if Francis wins?
The risk. Yeah. That's the problem.
Now, the risk is huge.
Yeah.
Think about it. It changes everything then. Oh, this other organization heavyweight came and beat, even though we know it's Francis and all of that, it's no good for the UFC.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. The risk is a problem. And, Dana White is running around saying that, he's got the best fighters in the world and this and that. Well, if that's the case, then have him fight these other guys. They're not going to do that, right? They're going to have John Jones fight a 41-year-old Stipe Miocic who hasn't fought in forever. And I'm not saying Stipe won't win. I mean, there's always that chance. But I feel like, I don't know if John Jones is going to fight a guy like Pavlovich, what was his name? Sergey Pavlovich, who has looked fantastic, or these young, hungry guys coming up, I feel like they're going to give John what he wants.
When's the last time Stipe fought?
Shit, man. What, 3 years ago?
So who says he doesn't decide to retire?
Yeah. So you think it's not going to happen?
There's no fight made. There's nothing on contract. So, but it doesn't even matter. He gets to fight any one of those contracted UFC fighters. They're going to have the best heavyweight in the world because the UFC champion is there.
Yeah. That would be kind of cool though if PFL did something with bare knuckle. Like that's like crossing worlds and stuff like that, and bare knuckle.
I think it absolutely could happen. Yeah. I'm the guy that's gonna give them a reason to. Just wait for the rest of this year. As long as some of the things that I hear going on are gonna happen, I'm gonna make it fucking happen. I promise.
So the goal would be this: you would take that belt, snatch that belt from that stinking Belcher fella, right? Who's saying your name? How dare he say your name, right?
I might not have to.
Oh no. Okay.
I could be fighting somebody else for the belt. We don't know what happens from now till that show.
Interesting.
I just think that we can't. There's no, guarantees. I don't 100% know, but what if he is, figuring out a contract? So who's to say what happens?
So now the weight thing. What do you like? You came in 270 something with this thing, right? 280 something. Excuse me. So would you?
So I proposed that the weight class would be 285. I thought that's what it was at. So it sounds like they're gonna make it 275.
Okay. So what if Francis, say PFL bites down the road or something happens, would you try to, 265, no problem? You can do it?
They'll probably, if they want to do the fight, they'll say I have to be that weight. So
yeah.
If anything, BKFC is just helping it happen. I can walk around at 275 usually. I had, basically all the rest of the UFC, I was walking around at 275 and 280. So I'm just now being, kind of have to be in that shape again. So from 275, to cut 10 pounds to 265, it's not a big deal.
Interesting. When today before the stream, I was taking a beautiful cold shower. I was naked in the shower thinking about this, Ben. And not you, but I was sort of thinking about you. Not in a sexual way, okay? I don't want to get you uncomfortable.
No.
But
you're acting like an MMA-hole, man. Stop.
So, no, I was thinking earlier today. I was saying to myself, I was like, this is interesting. You used to fight in the UFC. You were the top heavyweights out there, right? And now here you are at bare knuckle. I wonder if there's this weird sense of relief. Is there a massive weight off your shoulders now? You're outside of the UFC and you kind of could do whatever the fuck you want. Is there a weight lifted off the shoulders?
When I perform, that seems to be. I think that's more MMA oriented. I guess with this boxing, it's just, man, I just get to really focus in on one aspect, and it really allows me to let my hands go. And it sucks, man, because I got some solid skills in jiu-jitsu, with kickboxing, a lot of stuff I didn't show in the UFC, but I can't explain it, man. I was going in there and just not being me like I used to be. And I think it was just anxiety, and who the fuck knows? Because now, like you said, I feel free, and like I fight that way. You know, I feel I can really hone in to what I'm doing. You know, most importantly is my style, and I'm that way. It's exciting for the fans, and that's everything.
Yeah,
fucking people excited.
I mean, you could see, yeah, you could see. It's just this. You feel like a free man. Like it's crazy watching you. Your walkout. You're having fun on your walkout. Are you having fun on that walkout when you walk? Or are you ready for war? Are you like enjoying that moment?
Oh no, not enjoyment, but thinking about it before and after that I get to do, just kind of get into my mode. That's awesome. I got that stripped away from me in 2015 when the UFC brought in the Reebok deal. I got to come out as my character against Matt Mitrione, dropped the laugh, all that. It was like awesome. It was a really good time for my career. I had fun. You want to talk about fun? It was at that moment. And then the very next fight, it all got stripped away. I got one fucking fight, made a huge impact, and then they took it away because they don't do gimmicks.
Yeah,
is what gets said sometimes. And it's one of those, you know, what's good for them type of thing. So it sucked for me, you know, and then from that moment on, for the rest of the fights, almost 10 fights, just looking like everybody else, not allowed to do much of anything. And that was like depression. I went from super exciting to like depression fighting. And so, as you said, relief, yeah. And then it was like when that was done, from my very first fight in the BKFC, I'm still getting into it. I think I can do a lot of cool things with my walkout. I need to get the promotion on board. We need to have a conversation about it. You know, they kind of had some pyrotechnics and stuff like that going on, so they're willing to spend some money on an entrance. You know, listen to my mind and my imagination. Let's really make it fucking cool if we're going to be entertainers, because I'm down with that. Let me get into my character, a real life character that goes out and really whoops someone's ass. Like that shit really happened. No script, nothing fake about it.
That's pretty awesome, huh? So it's like you turn into this other personality. You kind of leave yourself, right, for a couple of rounds, and then you come right back. When do you come back?
It's me getting into. So listen, it's like the flip of a switch. It has to be there. Not everyone is that way. They some might say it, but I've 20 some years in this. I've trained with a lot of people. I've fought and cornered lots of people, and not everybody has can flip it.
Yeah.
You know, they need to build up, you know, the stuff sometimes. Everybody's different. But mine is a light switch. Meaning, if I was out in the public and any sized man, any sized human being, I don't care, even if it's some crazy fucking animal attacked my wife, pushed her, did something, that switch goes off instantly. And for me in a real life situation, it's not to sound crazy, but it's probably in the sense my mind says kill. Like that's I'm going to kill this thing to defend what it is. And it's like, I'm unleashing my everything, whether I die or not. I'm unleashing my everything on this, that I try to win after my life, you know, my wife, my son, my family. I feel like that is the absolute most dangerous version of me. That moment, that kind of intensity. Can I bring that intensity into a ring against a contracted fight and all that? No, it's not that. The person didn't do anything. They're a competitor. We're human beings. We're here to test ourselves. That's the truth. So for me to tap into that, like, I'm going to kill this person, is pretty fucking serious.
Sure.
So the cloak gets me as close to that as I can, within reason, right?
There's speculation in the chat that's just called bipolar. That's not it, right?
Bipolar, they can't control it. There's nothing there.
That's right. That's kind of cool, man.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool. It's kind of like you got like a weird superpower or something like that. Well, when did you realize you could do something like this?
I think it's been with me maybe my whole life. The realization of it and understanding it and all that, probably not until in my 20s till I started fighting and competing.
Yeah.
You know, going through this. But always, even as a kid, I always had that killer instinct, as you want to call it.
Yeah.
That I'm going to defend myself.
It's kind of like you're Bruce Banner and you can control the Hulk. Like you can let him out when you want. Like you have control of him, but when he comes out, he does his thing, and then you're back to Bruce Banner. Is it similar to that?
And maybe as crazy as the Hulk. Like the Hulk seems like it's uncontrollable. Once it's there, once the Hulk comes out, it's fucking madness. Mm-hmm. And you hear guys, the old school, man, bro, I see red. I see red. I'm gonna get somebody. So it's kind of funny when people say stuff like that. We're running out of time. What the fuck is that?
I have no idea. Is this
covering up my? Hey, I'm too ugly to cover this shit up.
Is this like? Is there a fucking time limit on Zoom or something like that? How does this work? Ben, how does Zoom work? I never used it before.
That I've never encountered. That's because you're some fucking newbie. They're like,
am I right? This guy. Does anyone in the chat know if there's a time limit on Zoom? Is that fucking how it is? I don't even know. Anyway, we'll find out. If you get cut off, then we'll find out. Like the Apollo clown comes out. All right. Well, I did want to ask you about the David Feldman was talking about how he was like mortgaging his house and stuff like that to put on the event that you were on. What was the pre-fight talk like in the behind the scenes?
We get talking to even the UFC. It was cool the first time they did it, and then for every show that I fought in after, they would bring us in the back for a show and say, "You're going to get a bonus if you get a knockout." Everybody would clap and cheer, and literally by the end, my last 5-6 fights, they're like, "You're going to get a bonus," and everybody's kind of like, "Yeah, cool, we know." Like every time, so they would do talks like that. That was supposed to be like to get us excited type stuff. Okay. Well, David Feldman did a different one. Brought us all into a room, and was telling us like, "Hey, I just want you to know what I went through to do this," and broke down like, "Hey, I took 2 mortgages out. I put in my life in this. I believe in this. I believe in all of you." And just kind of gave us this prep talk where it was kind of like, "Oh yeah, this motherfucker's in it with us." Like, I was already gonna fucking fight, but I'm happy to go out and perform the way I did and blow this thing up with him.
That's pretty wild, man. Yeah, David Feldman seems like a cool guy to work for. He seems like the type of guy that you would want to fight for. That's the guy you want.
Super fucking busy.
Yeah,
he's the kind of guy I'd like to get to know and hang out with more and talk to more. And just the guy is. They said for everybody, he's got a great group of people around him. Obviously, and he'll tell you that. Like he does. It isn't just him. Obviously, he got the right people around him. They're helping making this thing, and I get to talk to them more than anything. And they all say like he's literally hands-on and fucking micromanaging everything. And that's a big fucking show he's doing to do that. And it just shows like he's crazy busy. And
that's awesome, man.
But he believes he loves and is passionate about making this thing awesome. And he just keeps making these big moves, and it's kind of like, oh man, shit, what's and then bow, fucking we have April 29th happen. So it's pretty cool.
He must have had the best sex that night with his beautiful wife.
Fucking kid.
We
get to keep the house.
Oh my god! I can only imagine. By the way, I'm getting distracted now. I don't know. The Zoom shut off or some shit. Oh yeah, we got 6 minutes left. Ben, what is this Zoom thing? So you get a time? Was it explode after 6 minutes? How's this work?
They're like these motherfuckers. Ben, usually I get 20 minutes with the other people I interview with. Zoom's hooking me up. They're
the
like,
fuck?
Put a limit on this. Yeah,
Zoom's like, let me try to squeeze the rest of this in 6 minutes. What the fuck? I got to look into Zoom. I'll get Zoom down. Anyway, so what else we got? Did you watch TUF or any of that stuff?
So I did not, and I'm supposed to. David Martin was like, who's going to watch it? I'm like, nope. And some people are like, man, fuck, you're bitter and blah, blah, blah. And like got pissed off. And I know that they're Conor McGregor fans. Like, bro, relax, man. He's cool. I haven't ever watched The Ultimate Fighter except for the very first season. Mm-hmm. The first season was, like I said, it was when they brought us in the back and told us the very first time we were getting bonuses. It was exciting the first time. Number 30, whatever the fuck. Just not.
Yeah, I'm with you. I can't stand it now. It's the same shit. It's over and over again. It's the same fucking show. Like it's like
I didn't even watch the heavyweight one. That the second or third season was a heavyweight one. I didn't fucking watch that. I watched like a couple fights, but Yeah, I didn't really watch much of it.
And,
but I don't watch, to the credit, I don't watch TV. Believe it or not. You don't watch TV? I don't. Like, ask fucking my wife, everybody.
That's
play video games.
You excited about the new Spider-Man game that's coming out? I'm pretty excited.
No, I don't. I love Marvel. I collected comic books as a kid, and I love the Marvel universe. All of that. I like the movies. I don't really play the video games at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The Spider-Man.
I'm a Dark Souls.
Oh, okay,
Elden
gotcha.
Ring.
Yeah, Elden Ring's ridiculous. That game's nuts. And God of War, right? You blasted through God of War?
Platinum.
Wow. Platinum.
I got a Platinum PS5. Aren't I fucking cool?
That is pretty fucking cool, man. Platinum.
God of War, yeah, I jammed that out. It was a good time. It was a good game.
Did you like the first one or the PlayStation, the new version?
No, I honestly didn't play the first couple.
Okay.
At all. But then God of War, whatever the fuck.
On the new console, right?
The new style, the open world. The first one that came out and PlayStation 4, and then the Ragnarok just came out. I played those two.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the God of War 3 is very good. I would highly recommend going to play that one if you haven't played that one yet. That's a fun one. Fucks up Zeus and shit. It's good stuff.
But it's like linear, right?
Yeah, I mean, what do you mean?
Like you start here and you just go one direction. Like
yeah, it's not as like the new games now are way more advanced with
more open world.
Yeah, the puzzles and shit like that. Yeah, it's definitely more advanced. Well, listen, time's running out in this thing. You want to try Skype again, or you want to fucking bounce? And how do you want to do this?
Skype is shot. That's fucked. Because look at this is working.
I know this does work.
I had no idea there's a fucking time limit though. That's
I know
crazy.
the fuck.
You gotta fix that. I'm pretty sure you can fix that.
Yeah, it's probably a paid thing. Do you have? Are you on your phone or on your computer?
I'm on my phone.
Okay, so the phone. So it's the phone. Okay. It doesn't like to play nice with Skype, huh? You want to give it a go, or you want? How do you want to do this? This thing is. I don't want it to cut us off.
I'm just saying. Oh, everybody's putting a lot of cool comments, telling me good luck. So thank you, appreciate it. To all everyone that was able to tune in.
Yeah, great people.
And thank you.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna get this fucking straightened out because I want to talk. I want to have a good, solid talk with you. Like real talk.
What the fuck did we do for 45 minutes?
I need more. I need more of you. Like you, the last time you were on, you were saying, "Huh, I cut you off too quick," and now you're saying you want to get the hell out of here. What's going on, Ben?
Dude, it's probably too stupid to have me too many like in a row or too many weeks.
I don't give a fuck. Well, I'll tell you what. Whenever you want to listen, anytime you want to come back, you can come back on the show. I love to chat with you. You're a great guy. And so Francis Ngannou, right now, if you had to say something to Francis, what would you say to him?
I'm the fight. I'm the money fight. The other guys are fucking gonna make it to the inside the ring to fight you. So just be ready. We got a year. We got a year to get ready. He needs to stay healthy and not get knocked out in boxing. And I need to continue winning and making some hype. And I think people will be excited for the fight.
There you go. Well, Ben,
grumpy fat guy, fuck you. I'm in a good mood.
All right. Well, listen, this thing has 2 minutes left on it, so it looks like I'm gonna have to let you go here.
What's your most fucking desired question with 1 minute and 51 seconds?
Okay, hold on. How big is your cock? How big is it right now?
It's like fucking. Look, you gotta use my hand. You gotta measure my hand.
Your hand. So it's like, is it erect like that or is it soft like that?
It's not. No, it's not fucking big erect at all, man.
All right, now that we got that vision, Ben, listen, anytime, man. If you want to come on fucking next week, we'll do it right, okay?
Fucking A. More dick juice.
Big dick energy.
Dude, we get to keep the house.
Well, Ben, thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate it. We'll talk again soon, okay?
Right on.
All right, there he is.
MMA asshole family.
My man. All right, Ben Rothwell live on the show. How do you say? What do you say, chat? What do you say? Fucking Skype. How dare they? I feel like I should just keep him on until it fucking combusts, but I don't know how does this even work? Any meeting? All right, there we go. There. Yeah, so we started on Skype but it was glitching like crazy. It was glitching so fucking bad. So we moved to Zoom. I never used Zoom before. I guess there's a fucking time limit on it. What the hell? How does Zoom work? So what do you have to pay? How does it work? I mean, it came in pretty clear, but I guess that was the trial. I don't fucking know. I have no idea. I like Ben, man. See, you need more time with Ben. Other guests you want to yank off the show. Only asking questions 52% of the idiots. Do you like my final question? Let me get to these donations, guys. I apologize, man. Fucking hell. Yeah, Skype. I don't know, man. Skype wasn't working for some reason. Let's see. Zoom turns off after 40 minutes. We only got 30 out of it.
Let's go, champ.
That was a bummer. The time limit midget comes out. Thank you. Hey, thank you for gifting the membership. Thank you for Casey Jones gifting the membership. We'll talk about some news and then we'll wind it down over here, man. That's a bummer, man. I want to talk to Ben a little bit more, but I was going to keep him on the glitchy Skype. He got 4 inches. There we go. Casey Jones gifting, baby. Gifting the memberships.
Let's go, champ.
Based Richard getting himself the membership. Asking the real questions. We want to know truly the greatest journalist. I mean, what questions, right?
Super chat.
Matt W.
Arlovsky plus 102. You fought him twice. Is he a lock? Smiley face.
Oh, you're trying to get a gambling perspective on Arlovsky? Message him. I'm sure he'll answer.
Smash.
Ninja Show coming in.
Gonna smash.
I'm gonna beat everybody.
Gonna smash.
I'm gonna finish everybody. I'm gonna finish everybody. I'm gonna
Finish everybody.
I'm gonna finish everybody. I'm gonna finish everybody.
I'm gonna smash everybody.
Ninja Choke.
Thanks for hanging with the boys here, Big Ben. You're the fucking man, bro. Keep up the hard work, brother. Your train is full steam ahead. Can I ask a favor? Don't murder Belcher too badly. Just send him to the Shadow Realm for a bit. He's a good dude.
So, yeah, Belcher actually does seem like an all right guy. But my God, man, Belcher with the call out. I mean, so Belcher wants that smoke, man.
Big Ben Rothwell. Let's make a deal, man. Let's sign this fight.
He wants it, man. Alan Belcher wants it. And then he says he's going to fight Ngannou, man. Everyone wants that Ngannou sweet red panty night. We got Ninja Choke back-to-back donos, baby! With the boobies!
Hey, I can see your underwear. Put your boobies in the air. Flapping like I just don't care. Can I lick your pubic hair? Snap a picture, time to share. Choke my meat vision impaired. Filthy mind, I need a prayer. Pervert cameraman, beware. Pervert cameraman. Show them tits. Pervert cameraman. $10 tip. Pervert cameraman. Yanni Celeste. Pervert cameraman. Show them breasts.
Boobies!
Ben, I've been a fan since the IFL days. That Kane stippled was bullshit, bro.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
can you share a story with Moose and the Noise here? I heard you on BIM a couple years ago and you told a street fight story when you were young in a fast food joint. It was epic.
So he was on our show twice before, and I'm pretty sure he actually told that story. I can't remember it. Like, I vaguely remember a story of him in a street fight. I almost positive he told it on this show once before. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Appreciate that. Show them titties. Ninja Choke showing some tits.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Fucking Zoom. What the hell was that?
Big Ben. Big fan. Know any proud Polish Americans growing up in beautiful Midwest Wisconsin? Cheers.
That's what Kevin was screaming about. I'll make sure I relay the message. Next time we have, so like I said, if you're just jumping in, thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate it. Activate A. We had him on via Skype, but he was choppy. And he's like, call Zoom. I'm like, all right, let's give it a go. So I opened up Zoom, and I guess it's a trial, a fucking Zoom trial. I have no idea. Anyway, next time we will make sure we have a full girthy interview. By the way, he was on for 30 minutes. Most interviews are probably 15 minutes. We like to do marathons over here, so let Ben have his way with his wife and have a great night. I had family questions. So I had a lot of fucking questions for Ben. But big Ben Rothwell rocking the sword and, you know, coming on the show. So I always appreciate talking to Ben Rothwell. And maybe we got to get rid of Skype. I don't know. Maybe we'll use StreamYard or some shit. Make it easier for the guests. Skype's pretty easy. I don't know why it wasn't working. Why didn't you just re-log into the room after? I mean, what am I going to do? Like, these guys are busy. You know, like, I'm going to keep on having them go in and out. You know, he took 30 minutes. It's okay. It's all right, man. It's all right. Big Ben, he answered some hard-hitting questions. We found how long his cock was. So it was very important. But it got a big win over Josh Copeland. It looks like he's going to be staying with BKFC, so that's very exciting. I like Ben over there.
Super chat.
I think he's reinvented
so
himself.
Fucking Mike Hunt. Oh,
so fucking. Thank you. All right. So anyway, did you guys see the true Geordie response to Conor McGregor? So we played a little bit of Conor's. Man, you know, Conor going crazy right before TUF, and he dropped this gem. I'll play it real quick for you. And
Mr. Estrogen, what's happening? Bitch tits, fat fucking bitch tits. Who the fuck are you? You little Burns victim looking thing. Fuck me, man. Who scalded you with a kettle? You fat fuck. You fat nobody. You little feminine pussy of a thing. I fuck pussy, yeah? Keep my name out of your mouth, you stupid cunt. Sick of seeing your fat born face. Scaldy, fat estrogen head. Oh my God, you can't understand what I'm saying, can you not, pal? You've got subtitles under the fucking thing saying exactly what I'm saying. So what are you saying, you little fat no-name?
Okay, so there's Conor. There's Conor coming in. And then true Geordie, in true Geordie fashion, has a response video. And let's see. Here it is.
None. Bitch tits.
Here it is.
Fat fucking bitch tits. Who the fuck are you? You little Burns victim looking thing. Fuck me, man. Who scalded you with a kettle? You fat fuck. You fat nobody. You little feminine pussy of a thing. I fuck pussy, yeah? Keep my name out of your mouth, you stupid cunt. Sick of seeing your fat born face. Scaldy, fat estrogen head. Oh my God, you can't understand what I'm saying, can you not, pal? Mr. Estrogen.
There it is. There's true Geordie's response. I'm kidding. But here's a little snippet.
Talking about fighting Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler, right now, is the safest money you're ever going to bet on a fight in your life. He is in no way ready to fight anyone. Not even me. And the funniest thing is, the way he's talking about it is in this video. The way he complained about Nate Diaz being too big for him, too strong for him.
So the burn victim, I didn't even notice this until, I guess True Geordie mentioned it during his, I mean, his response is pretty long. Like, these are all clips from his response. But he does have this weird, like rashy shit all over his face. I guess he has like a skin condition that Conor sniffs these. I never even knew he had this. I never really paid much attention, but he has some sort of fucking skin condition. So Conor called burn victim. Should we play? I don't know. You don't want to play the whole thing, right? It's just nonsense. Go over to his channel, but anyway, we'll play some of it.
At 170 pounds, mate. I'm 300 fucking pounds and built like a rugby player. I'm the size of the guys who Floyd Mayweather and you hire to protect them when you're walking around in public. I would pick Conor McGregor up.
Is he gay? Is he married or is he gay? Does anyone know? Like, what is his, like, not like it really makes a difference. I'm just curious. He does have very effeminate tendencies. Is True Geordie gay? Does anyone know?
Like a shopping bag with one arm. He is...
Oh, by the way, happy Gay Pride Month. just started. It's Gay Pride Month.
So small compared to me. And I know his fans are going to think he's like Superman or whatever, but they've got weight classes for a reason, bro. I'm more than twice the size of this man. And look, if you want to do a charity fight, anything...
I got to be honest with you. This guy is so like, you can't listen to this dude. He is the worst. He's the worst. Like, what the fuck? But I mean, hey, good on you. Cash in on it, man. Conor mentioned your name. He put you in the documentary. Go for it, man. Go cash in. Cash in. Make the videos. Get the clicks. You know, why not? But Conor got fucking coked up and made fun of you for he did it for, it was like a 10-second clip, and you do this whole fucking long ass video on it. I mean, Jesus Christ, you crybaby.
In MMA boxing, I don't really give a shit because I'm literally a giant compared to you. We'll donate the money to Burns victims. How about that? Anytime, anywhere.
He called him a Burns victim. He called him
any place. I really don't care.
So yeah, yeah, he's gonna box you. He's gonna fight you. That's what he's gonna do. Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot.
Chandler right now is the safest money you're ever gonna bet on.
So I guess this is all the same shit. I don't know. This is like a whole long.
Michael Chandler.
This is the clip that everyone's sharing. Mr. Estrogen. It's crazy, man. Bloody Elbow. YouTube True Geordie seems to think he beat up former UFC, or seems to think he beat up former UFC champ Conor McGregor. What? YouTube True Geordie seems to think he beat up former UFC champ Conor McGregor. What the fuck kind of title is he?
Right now is the safest money you're ever gonna bet on a fight in your life.
I don't even know what the fuck. Anyway. So yeah, True Geordie, he fired back at Conor. Mr. Estrogen, what'd you guys think? Which team are you on? What's this? Hold on a second. Who's this guy? Hold on.
More than twice the size of this man. You want to do a charity fight, anything, MMA, boxing, I don't really give a shit because I'm literally a giant compared to you.
We were going to fight Misfits, but he said, oh, he's too old, he doesn't want to fight, he's too old or something. And now he's calling out Conor McGregor to fight. Someone that's half his size. I don't know. What do you guys think?
But they've got...
Wait, who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
What the where did this hobbit come from? Oh, God, this is such nonsense. It's so crazy, though, how, like, all he does is he tweets and deletes, and people just fucking go crazy over it. Like, it's nuts. It's... Inbred hobbit. I don't know what the fuck that was. Andrew Tate. What is this? Drama.
Mr. Estrogen.
Boy, drama alerts involved. The Keemstar is involved too. Andrew Tate and Conor McGregor going off on. Wait, Andrew Tate went off on him too. Andrew Tate. Conor McGregor. True Geordie is a fat dildo loving pussy. Andrew. Whoa. What the? So why does Andrew Tate not like? I didn't know. Why does Andrew Tate not? Why does no one like? Does anyone in the chat like True Geordie? Like, who? If you do like him, just let me know. Where's the redeeming quality? Oh my goodness. So Tate and Conor. True Geordie's a fat dildo loving pussy. Oh, that's funny, man. And if you don't understand that joke, that there was a DM of True Geordie talking about dildos and stuff like that. So that's what the joke comes from. And listen, whatever he does in his personal life, it is what it is. It's weird, man. It's so weird. Listen, not like Conor's a fucking saint. In no way is Conor a saint, and you know, he's a complete knucklehead. He does knucklehead things, but there's a lot of knuckleheads out there that are worse. Can't see him in the same after the DM leaks. Can't see him the same after the DM leaks. Yeah, those leaks are pretty rough. But I mean, listen, that's, you know, I don't know. Whatever he does in his personal life, that's his thing. But it is weird. You're this big, strong, 6'4" man that likes a dildo in his ass. It's weird. But I don't understand what's up with bodybuilders and dildos in their asses. I have no idea what the hell that's about, but it's a thing. Adolf reminds me of Andrew Tate. And I liked a video of a dude jerking from Conor. Yeah, he should have brought up the video that Conor liked and pulled of the guy jerking off. Let's see. Got your gifted membership in there. Proper number 12 inch. Let's see. They're gay. What's so confusing? I did think that True Geordie does have, like, he does have effeminate tendencies, and that's fine. It is what it is, you know? It is what it is. People do it all the time when they eat a full meal and have a beer or soda immediately. True Geordie does it all when he's speaking. Motherfucker proves himself to be a sissy again. So what's the consensus? Are people like Team Conor or Team... I don't know. I feel like from what I've seen only limited stuff, but I feel like people are kind of shitting on Geordie more, but I don't know. True Geordie, a new podcast. I haven't really sat through his stuff. Oh, here's his response over here. Let's see how many views he's got on it. So it's 11-minute video. He's almost got 2 million subscribers on his channel. It's killing it. 132,000 views 8 hours ago. 132K. I thought this guy would have had like a fucking million views on this. I mean, I don't. It's so weird. The YouTube algorithm's strange, right? He's got 2 million subscribers. But who knows? I guess over time this will be shared around. Here, we'll listen to a little bit of it if you want to vomit. A team kills self. These bodybuilders are in denial. Yes, they're strong as fuck, but can't fight. I mean, yeah, you would. Well, here's the weird thing. Who was talking about this? Let me just so I can quote the right person. Oh, Sean Strickland. By the way, I listened. I'm in my second go at Strickland and Chris Curtis's podcast, and they're good because it's not traditional podcasting. It's just two dudes sitting there chatting, and Sean Strickland is so fucking unhinged and crazy. Like, it's great. It's fucking great. But Strickland was saying something how, like, my fucking guy, the Mexican flyweight, what the fuck is his name? Brandon Moreno. Having a brain fart there. Brandon Moreno could take out like a linebacker, like if they fought. And I'm sorry, I know Brandon Moreno is a skilled mixed martial artist, but my man weighing in at 125 when he hits that championship weight, fighting a fucking NFL linebacker, I don't give a fuck if that guy's never thrown a punch in his life. I would put all my money on the fucking linebacker. Like, I mean, I understand skill. Like, you can, if you have the skills, you can take out bigger guys. I get that. But a fucking linebacker? Or a lineman or whatever. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. But then Strickland was talking about women's MMA and stuff like that. Dude, you got to check out. One's in the chat if you listen to Strickland and Chris Curtis. If they could just tighten it up a little bit. Like, Curtis is trying to keep it on the rails, and Strickland's just all over the place. Strickland's like, if I'm not going to get paid, I'm not doing this shit anymore. So support them. I don't know. Support them so they can keep going. It's not very lucrative line of work if Strickland's looking to be fucking rich from it. All right, so a lot of you guys did see it. What'd you guys think? Those that saw it, what'd you think of their first podcast? It was so funny because Chris Curtis had like notes and shit. Like, he was trying to keep it on. Like, Curtis was like, hey, we can make money off of this. And Strickland's like, fuck off. Why am I here? So it was actually kind of funny. It was good. Conor got big, quick. His output is different, or it's steroids. It's definitely steroids. It's not. I mean, I'm a big Conor guy, but my man's on steroids. It's not even a question. I was gonna gift a membership, but the chat is so fucking gay. Whoa, David, what happened? What did they do to you? David has been a gifter for a while. What happened here, David? Do I have to reprimand some people? Hammerback, yeah, it could be a semen treatment. Strickland is a real man. He is. Strickland's hilarious, man. I fucking think he's very funny. They are hilarious. They are good, man. Strickland and Chris Curtis have a very good dynamic because Chris Curtis is not like he is the yin to the yang, but still Curtis is nuts. He's off his fucking rocker too. You know, Chris Curtis is wacky, man. He's a nutty dude. By the way, if you're just jumping into the stream and you're looking for Ben Rothwell, he was on for a half hour. It's just I gotta apologize to him after this and figure it out. But we had him on Skype. Skype was not working. It was just kind of glitchy for him. It was working on our end, but it wasn't working. Whatever. Maybe it was the app was funky or whatever. So we moved over to Zoom. It worked great, and then time ran out. I guess we were on some fucking trial of Zoom. So I got to figure that out. Don't give a shit. I got my own membership. I was going to clean my room, but then I realized I don't have one. Oh, my God. Their podcast was great. Says Ninja Choke. I thought it was good. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Chris Curtis he's a wild man, too. Chris got some crazy takes, but he's got a more liberal mentality. You know, he's where Strickland is, gun-toting, I'm going to fight everybody. He had a really funny story about Aspen Ladd's husband, the cop, the parking lot story. Dude, I actually laughed out loud at it. I thought it was so fucking funny, man. He's a funny dude, Strickland. He's a funny dude.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Nothing about a nigga named Geordie who likes to get pegged and shit on sound stuff to me. This same dude saying that because he's big, he could beat up Conor.
Yeah. So, I mean, listen, if he's 6'4", 300 pounds, I might have to take Geordie. I mean, I might have to. I mean, Conor's 5'9". I don't know what he's working. Maybe he's walking around $180 something now. Maybe almost 200. I don't know. Maybe. But I mean, if you got a big mongoloid human being, like you ever go to a bar and you have them fucking big ass bouncers, like they don't really know how to fucking fight, but they're fucking big monstrous people, you know? They could just like fall on top of you and you can't get up. You know? And I'm not talking about I'm just talking about a fucking fight. Like, I don't know, maybe like in a boxing match, yeah, maybe got a shot. You know, Conor can kind of run around and pop, 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 move. A kickboxing fight, maybe. But if there was some sort of grappling, like, I don't know, I just feel like if he has any, I don't know, he would just fall on him. I don't know. You don't think he's 6'4"? He's not 6'4". Hold on. How tall is this dude? True. Maybe he's not. I thought he was a big dude. Hold on. True Geordie said. True Geordie height. How tall is this guy? How old is True Geordie? I don't even know how old he is. No. What's his height? 6'3". How tall is True Geordie? True Geordie or Brian Davis's height is listed as 6'3" on Google. Huh. They're saying around 6. You think he's lying about his fucking height? Yeah, why do people fucking always go up with their height? Geordie stands at 5'8". What the fuck? Dude, this guy seems like he's not very liked. True Geordie is a 5'11" inch tall person. Dude, it's like all different heights. He's like me. No one knows the actual height. He's a big dude. Yeah, you're saying 6'4", but there's nothing here. Like, I mean, it's not like he's super uber famous, but he does have almost 2 million subscribers on YouTube. So, I mean, he's got some sort of fun. This is 6'3". This is saying 6'3", inch shorter than what he's saying. Strickland is the smallest tall guy around. I'm 4'8". No, I'm 5'4", man. Get it right, bro. Get it right. 6'4", give or take a foot. Is that what it is? Dude, imagine if he's not even 6 foot.
Wonderful.
If he's not even 6 foot tall and he's running around, running his mouth.
Fuck that fat burn victim.
All right, are we all on the same page? We all dislike True Geordie? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. I've never been a fan of Geordie ever since. This is where he lost me. Okay, Conor McGregor goes into a bar, he fucking sucker punches the dude, right? There are a grown man out there who be like, that's just so wrong, you know, that's just so wrong. You don't punch elderly people, you just don't do it. in that gay feminine voice. Oh, you just don't punch a man in a bar, and especially if he's old. Like that was happening, and Geordie was leading the charge. He was like, I used to like him. I used to like Conor McGregor, but then he punched the old man in the bar, and I just can't defend him for that. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. He got into a fucking. He was drunk. Who knows what the fucking old guy said? Conor was probably coked up. He fucking socked him real quick. The guy barely budged. And True Geordie, he went on this fucking rant and was going on. And all I can remember was Conor's cock lodged into Geordie's mouth for many occasions. And then all of a sudden, because my man loses a couple of fights and punches an old man in a bar, but boom, that's it. True Geordie is just like crying about the guy. Right? And I was like, I can't listen to this guy. I never even heard. That's how I found out about True Geordie, was when he was crying about the old man. So it worked. People started finding out more. I guess, whatever. I guess that worked. That's how I knew about True Geordie. So whenever Conor punched the old guy, that's when I was like, okay, there's a guy named True Geordie. And somehow he's got this podcast that's popular, right? But he's just been crying ever since. Just oh. And now his response makes it even worse than ever. So, okay. We're inside True Geordie here.
Wonderful.
What's going on?
Remember when Conor was fucking around with 6'9", 400-pound Thor? The mountain Gaston couldn't touch Conor in a friendly sparring.
I do remember that. I remember Conor bouncing back and forth, and the mountain was just like, ugh, you know. I mean, there was nothing really happening there. But Conor would have, you know, if the left would have hit, if the left would have connected clean, the mountain goes down.
Wonderful.
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Wonderful.
Chubbs.
Conor's response was funny as hell, and to be honest, he had it coming, because he basically called the guy some kind of alcoholic drug addict while he was enjoying himself at his own bar during an interview while supporting another fighter.
Okay, hold on. Let me back up real quick here. Thank you guys for the donation. Hey, thank you guys. Really appreciate it. If you missed the Ben Rothwell appearance, run it back. Let me know in the comment section what you thought. I'm just going to do a fight. We're just talking about Conor and True Geordie. We're having a little fun here. He basically called the guy some kind of alcoholic drug addict while he was enjoying himself at his own bar during an interview while supporting another fighter. So are you talking about when he cold cocked the old guy? Yeah, I didn't think it was as bad as what everyone made it seem to be. I thought it was ridiculous, honestly, that whole thing. Now, throwing the hand truck through the fucking window, tough to defend. But, you know, if my boy was getting slapped around and I had more money than anything and I fucking thought I was invincible, I couldn't tell you how many times when I was in my 20s, how I rolled up. I may have got my ass kicked a couple of times, but I rolled up. My friend was in trouble, I rolled up, you know. If I had access to a fucking jet, you're damn straight I'm going to be rolling up with my boys. Like, that's what fucking young men, high on testosterone do. You know, that's what happens. But, listen, Conor's made some fucked up decisions, right? I don't give a shit. Doesn't do anything to me. It doesn't hurt me in any way, you know? All I'm here for is watching people compete inside a cage in their underwear. And it has to be exciting. That's all I give a shit about. I don't give a fuck about, like, now if he was accused of rape, okay, I'm with you. He's a complete piece of shit. Never accused, never convicted of actually doing that. So, sorry, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But True Geordie's like, oh, he punched this guy in the bar, and it's just I just can't. So here's True Geordie's response. Let's just rip it apart. Let's just make fun of him. Let's just do this, and then we'll wind it down. We'll get to the fight predictions and all that fun stuff.
Wonderful.
Coming in on Friday's show.
No, I'm talking about his recent interview at his own bar supporting that Katie chick, and this fat burn victim comes out and says he's not going to be ready to fight because he's a drunk, and then Conor burns him on Twitter. He had it coming. Gotcha.
Thank you, Chubbs. Appreciate that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it initially started with Geordie doing some short, and it had all these, the words on the bottom. And he rips apart Conor McGregor and blah, blah, blah. And Conor responds with a tweet and delete. And then True Geordie pops a 11-minute, 32-second video, okay, on his YouTube channel. And let's make fun of it.
Welcome back to...
Fucking hell, man. Dude, how loud is... Welcome. Oh, yeah, Conor McGregor brought me up.
The True Geordie.
How old's True Geordie? Does anyone know his age? Is that a mystery too? True Geordie. I promise you, if you're anti-True Geordie, or if you don't give a fuck about this guy, I promise you this will be the last we talk about him for a long time. Unless he's 36. I'm 10 years older than this guy. I am 10 years older than this man. And he does look like a burn victim. Why does he... What?
YouTube channel. Today I respond to Conor McGregor. It's funny, isn't it? Now, you probably heard a little bit about this, but let me give you a quick...
You got 2 million... I mean, there's got to be a way. Maybe... I don't know. Why do people feel the need to have YouTube channels and have their face so fucking close to the camera? Like, what is this? Why is this important? And did you steal your girlfriend's fucking headphones? Like, where did you get these? You steal your daughter's headphones? What the fuck are these Hello Kitties? What the fuck what is on your head? Anyway, why do they feel the need to be so fucking close to their melon? What's that about? What is the need for this? Is this some fucking fetish? Like big fat face fetish? If my fucking head was that close, I couldn't imagine why would anyone watch that. Pull it back. Pull it back a little bit. Pump the fucking brakes. Why do you have to fucking have these YouTubers out there? A lot of them do it. Hey, guys. Hey, here's my big fucking fat face. Like, what is that? God damn it, man. I fucking hate influencers.
Recap. A couple of weekends ago, Conor McGregor did a series of interviews that I reacted to where Stevie Wonder could have told you the man was off his head. Now, the
Dude, that was a good one, bro.
Problem reacted to where Stevie Wonder could have told you the man was off his head. Now,
yeah, and he's fucking zooming into the fucking head as if it's bad enough we see it already, that burnt fucking face of his.
Problem for me is I'm the kind of person who will say the thing that no one else is actually saying, but everyone can see. And that's probably why in the last 6 months I've had Conor McGregor and Tyson Fury both cussing me out. No.
Yeah, you were just the man. You got balls of steel. You got balls of steel, man. No one else says what's on their mind. How many billions of people are on YouTube? You're the only one, True Geordie. You're the only one, bud. Let's just go with that.
I've got a smartphone and I need
a time machine. Come on, Ninja.
Yeah.
Fuck you in your ass, you punk white boy. You faggot. You can't touch me, you're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch. Fuck you, you hoe. Come and say in my face, fuck you, ass for everybody. You bitch. Come on, you bitch. You scared coward. You're not man enough to fuck with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white pussy. Scared of the real man. I'll fuck you till you love me.
Moz, I know you're 5'10", same as me. I am as observant as a detective or investigator. But I like how you're lying down. I get your psychology. It's like when I tell bitches I have a small D, then they see it and it's extra medium. They're like, that's not small.
No, I'm 5'4", man. Like, I just like to, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of being an undersized man. I have no problems with flaunting it. I appreciate the 1995 donation. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's very kind. Ninja Choke and Chubbs and Vlad, everyone that supports the show, I truly appreciate it. We're in a cringy section of our program. Ben Rothwell was on earlier. Great interview. If you want to go check it out, run it back. We're just having a little fun now.
You know, with the name True Geordie, that he enjoys being fucked by 90-pound trannies.
I don't know the origin of the name. But he is quite fun to, you know, poke fun at. I don't know where does Geordie come from. Now, if you're from the UK and this is your guy, I apologize. I'm not attacking, you know, your guy. That's not what I'm trying to do here, you know. But I just think he's like Anthony Smith. It's like the same thing. You know, Anthony Smith, he's just unlistenable. Like it's just what's his name? Guru the Musical just dropped a video. He kind of shit on us a little bit, like it, so I'm going to give him a shout out. Guru the Musical threw out a video about Anthony Smith. It's long, you need a little too long, but he goes out there and he just roasts Anthony Smith. If you're an Anthony Smith fan, watch this video and you may think twice because he just exposes the dude, absolutely exposes him. Anyway, if someone says something that's just goofy, and I'm going to make fun of him. All right, so here's Geordie.
No, I don't. I'm the creator. I'm the creator, so I wasn't necessarily happy.
Okay, you get the point. Conor McGregor did not look in a good way in those interviews. And I genuinely was coming from a place of, you know, I used to idolize this guy. And for all...
You did, man. Yo, Geordie used to idolize this guy. This guy was on the train, man. He was running the train. Like, he was very into him. Because when I found out about the old man thing, I was like, oh, this is another, you know, I hate Conor McGregor guy. So I went down the rabbit hole. And sure enough, there was just a plethora of videos of this man sucking this guy's Irish hammer, video after video. So this guy was a true McGregor fan. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, McGregor starts losing. And now all of a sudden, McGregor is just a horrible human being, right? Okay. He could have been the same knucklehead the whole way, but when he's winning, it's cool.
I think he's been a dick over the years and he's ruined a lot of the way fans used to look at him. He's still a human, and I still wanted him to be the best version of him. And I wasn't coming at it from like a hater point of view, but obviously Conor...
Is he Scottish? Where's Geordie from? Where is he? Sounds like he's Scottish, actually. I don't know where he's from. He sounds like Mr. Scotty.
Probably seeing a half-a-minute social clip. That being said, that was then.
It sounds like he should have like bagpipes. Does True Geordie, can he play bagpipes? It sounds like he's the type of guy that plays a good bagpipe. Newcastle, UK, England. Interesting. Is he a transplant? Transplant?
And since then, he's called me a lot of names. So let's hear what he had to say.
Fat fucking bitch tits.
Who starts a message like that? That's not very polite.
Conor McGregor, what do you expect? He's been doing this. When you see that blue thing, chances are someone's going to be called bitch tits, or, you know, he's not going to be paying compliments. He's going to be looking to have a little fun. But you know what? There has to be something within Geordie that's got to be so excited that Conor, not only was he featured a lot in the documentary, but Conor acknowledges him even now, you know, like that he's paying attention to him. So I think there has to be an inflated ego tremendously. As a content creator, if Conor McGregor is fucking, even if he's making fun of you, it's fine.
Super chat.
But there's ways to handle it.
I pray you don't go like Geordie. Stay on the Irish train.
Listen, I've been Team Conor for a very long time. I have criticized Conor. I will criticize people that
Wonderful.
I'm a fan of.
Geordie 100% knows how to suck on a pipe.
I mean, listen, did you see the DMs? I'll try to pull it up real quick. Hold on. True Geordie DM leak. But like I was saying before, and hey, thank you guys. Appreciate the donations. Like I was saying before, like I could be a fan, or I could root for a specific fighter, or an influencer I could be a fan of, or maybe fan's a weird way of saying it, or just someone I support, and then I can go the other way too, because you can be someone that I support, but if you do something stupid in a moment, I'm going to make fun of it. Like, that's how it works. I make fun of myself when I do stupid shit, you know? That's just how it goes. Some people look at it as, oh, you're just a fucking hater. No, that's just how I am, but I could still be a fan or a supporter, whatever. Let's see. True Geordie DM leak. I remember someone passed it to me in the DMs, and I was like, what the fuck? I think this is it. Okay, here we go. So, now listen, you never know. There's a thing called Photoshop, right? You never know. By the way, Photoshop's getting out of control. Here's True Geordie, and here's some cat heart eyes. There's the F word. You can have whatever you want, even if you tell me to remove my penis so you can have the bigger dick while I'm fucking you. I will obey no matter how humiliating that is because you can have whatever you desire. Want to know a secret? Tell me. I have a bigger dildo that I haven't used. This is Geordie, guys. Bigger?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Now, listen, the only reason why I'm reading these DMs is because it is Gay Pride Month, and I have to show some respect. If you are a person that celebrates, you know, the gayness, happy Gay Pride Month, and this DM from True Geordie is in honor of you guys and gals out there, okay?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Anyway, got sidetracked for a second, guys.
Ah, super chat.
Hammerback.
Probably holds the bag while he sucks the pipe.
So he is a bagpipe player? Okay. Thank you. Wow, $9.99. Let's go, champ. Let's go.
Wonderful.
Thank you for the donation. D-Man Diaz coming in.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Geordie is just MOS from another dimension. A big gay dimension. Smiley face. Smiley face. Smiley face. Look at me, look at me. Ooh, catch my ass.
Please. Please. Come on my ass.
Who the fuck are you?
Who am I? Well, for a start, you've tagged me in the tweet. That's like ringing up someone and going, hello, and they go, hello, and you go, who are you? And you go, well, you called me. You know fine well who I am.
So you mean to tell me if Conor McGregor just said True Geordie without tagging you, okay, and there was a gazillion retweets because Conor McGregor, listen, anything Conor does is going to get 1 million retweets. If he doesn't tag you, you're not going to respond? Does anyone believe that? Does anyone believe that? No one believes that.
Very polite.
Who the fuck are you?
Who am I? Well, for a start, you've tagged me in the tweet. That's like ringing up someone and going, hello, and they go, hello, and you go, who are you? And you go, well, you called me. You know fine well who I am. You've blocked us on your Twitter. You've blocked us on Instagram. I'm probably barred from that shit pub he talks.
So he blocked him on Twitter and Instagram? Did he, Conor? That's pretty funny, man. Yeah, I wonder what. So he does mention what happened to his face. I don't know.
All the time as well.
You little Bournes victim looking thing.
That's a strange one for an insult. I hate the idea that there's a little young Burns victim out there who idolizes Conor McGregor and hears that. That's the tragedy here.
Oh my God, dude. To all my Burns victim viewers in the chat, I don't stand for Conor McGregor using you in a way to insult True Geordie. I would never stand for anything like that. So I back True Geordie 100% here. Yeah, let's. I mean, shut the fuck up. Like, this is the dumb shit this guy says.
He talks about all the time as well.
You little Bournes victim looking thing.
That's a strange one for an insult. I hate the idea that there's a little young Burns victim out there who idolizes Conor McGregor and hears that. That's the tragedy here.
This guy. This guy. Yeah. He's insufferable. You make him lose the fight terribly inside of the cage. You make him spread his ass cheeks. Now you enter his backstage. And you fill it with your rage. Come on! Style bender, one fight. Izzy is inside COSTA. Izzy is inside COSTA. Izzy.
Rainbow. God damn it, Mose. It's not that month yet, it's still the fucking 31st.
That's coming, baby.
Fucking faggot shit all day every day in this country now. I'm not even gay, but I guess I'll blow a dude and chip my cock off just to be cool. Knife. Hot dog.
Thank you. Listen, let me thank you for that donation. Appreciate that. All right, listen. Let me just say this because so when I was getting ready, I was looking at the calendar and I was getting ready to have Ben Rothwell come on. It's like, okay, Ben's scheduled today. Let me make sure he's good to go. And then I look here, and then on my Google Calendar, it says, you know, tomorrow is the first day of LGBTQ Pride Month. And I was like, I never put that in the calendar. Like, I never put that. There's other holidays that are not in my calendar that are not automatically put in there. But that's put in my calendar. And I was like, well, that's fucking weird. I found that very strange. Now, let me just say this. If you celebrate Pride, it's all good, man. It's all good. Do your thing. Do you. It's your month. Have a great time, right? If you like to dabble into all that stuff, that's fine. Any jokes that we make over here, okay, it may come across as insensitive. I promise you, they're just jokes. We're just having a little fun, okay? We're just having a little good time here. Don't cancel me. Don't go crazy on me, all right? Because you guys are very relentless and heartless in certain ways. But we are going to make some jokes, okay? So stand by. I just want to do a little damage control before we continue here. And yes, True Geordie probably is part of the community, so I don't want to, you know, I don't want to go too hard on him either, right?
That little harmless young man with a dream to recover from his burns, and Conor McGregor is saying it's a bad thing. Do you not have sympathy for burns victims? And as it happens, this redness is a skin condition anyway, so joke's on you.
What is the skin? What do you think? He's like Freddy Krueger? What's the skin condition? What is that? Does anyone have that? Where you just like have red blotches all over your face? He probably just has like super sensitive skin, I guess. I don't know. Kind of called him a burn victim. Eczema? You think that's what it is? Does it have? Is it anything? Is there any relation? You said it could be rosacea. Is there any relation to dildos? Is it a side effect of too much dildo use?
Fuck me, man. Who scalded you with a kettle?
That who scolded you with a kettle. I thought that was a funny line. I mean, listen, it's obvious, right? So I've never noticed this before, but now I do notice it. It does look like he was burnt. It does. I thought it's a funny line. I don't know. What's the big deal? He's just like, you guys, you're an influencer. You're out there, right? Shit's going to happen, man. Yeah, people are going to make fun of you. That's just part of the game. Especially when you have 2 million followers. You know, people are going to make fun of you. But I guess when someone else has a big following too, I guess it hurts.
You fat fuck.
Oh, fat shaming. Good one. Good one. Remember when he used to be the best, wittiest trash talker?
I thought the burnt with the kettle is fun. That was pretty good. I was actually surprised. I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm off here. So because it's about you, it's not funny anymore? Is that how it works? Jokes are funny until it's at you.
In the game. If this isn't an example of why you should stay off the gear, kids, I don't know what is. The man's brain's gone to mush.
You're fat.
Well, listen, I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good line, man.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Teabag Burns.
You should hook this guy up with hella game arc Harley. Smiley face.
Hey,
Somebody please look at my ass, come on my ass. Pause.
D-Man loves that. Please. Please. Come on my ass. Please.
Ah, super chat.
Skin condition confirmed. He was scalded by a kettle.
We should. Oh my god, dude. Shoving big dildos up your ass does that to you. Don't ask me how I know. All right. Thank you for the information. Thank you guys for the donations. You guys are fucking hilarious. So now, okay, now we know.
An example.
Too bad the fucking Zoom. If the Zoom call didn't stop, we would still be talking to Ben. We're having a functional conversation. Now look what we are. Look what happens when things malfunction.
Of why you should stay off the gear, kids, I don't know what is. The man's brain's gone to mush.
You fat nobody. You little feminine pussy of a thing.
He's right. He is pretty feminine. Like, I'm pretty effeminate too. Sometimes I have my effeminate moments here. It happens. You know, it happens. Sometimes we have to have our sensitive sides, you know. But True Geordie has me beat, man. He's way more righteous than me. And he's like, you know, I don't know. Maybe he's taking the high road. I don't know.
likes to put himself across like he's this big alpha male and he makes everyone feel feminine.
My man he has a Lamborghini yacht with a whole fucking team that just tugs on his cock and rubs his balls. I mean, that's pretty alpha. I don't know, call me crazy, but if I had fucking people, on their fucking hands and knees, just fucking taking care of me 24/7, I would have big balls too. I'd be running around doing the dumbest shit and saying the dumbest shit. I mean, who would be? What male would not be doing that? I mean, the dude is getting treated like a fucking god. And this guy's sitting here just fucking crying.
Put himself across like he's this big alpha male and he makes everyone feel feminine. Bro, what are you? 5'8", 11 stone? I'm 6'4" and 21 stone. Literally.
Well, I don't know what 21 stone means, but what I do know is you're saying you're 6'4". There's no evidence that you are 6'4". So you rounding up? Like, what's going on here? The highest I've seen was 6'3". There are people saying you're 5'11". How tall are you, True Gorgeous? How tall are you? 6'4"? I don't understand why people lie about their height.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hey, Chubbs.
Maybe Geordie's partner just drinks a lot of orange juice trying to improve the taste and he just forgot to wipe that acidic load off his forehead and fell asleep.
You know what? You know what's funny? The dude should have just fucking ignored it, right? But I understand why. I get why True Geordie responded. I mean, this is a perfect opportunity. Seize the moment, right? You have Conor McGregor. You're on his radar. You need to make a video because you're a content creator and you have to capitalize on this. Any normal content creator would do that. But there's an element of selling your soul. And I had never even paid attention to the fact of him being a burn victim. Like, I just looked at the guy, I was like, I don't want to watch this dude. But now I cannot unsee this man's face and how his face looks like it was dipped into acid. You know? I can't unsee it. And by him addressing the burn victim stuff, it's just more embedded into my head. So now every time I see True Geordie, all I can think of is acid face, kettle face. That's all I can think of. It's like he brought on this he sold his soul for fucking clicks and views, and he's forever going to be known as a fucking burn victim. But at least he has the burn victim community to support him, you know.
Really, I'm bigger and stronger than you in every single conceivable.
But it doesn't matter, bro. He's richer than you, and he will always be richer than you. Please read True Geordie's DMs on screen. Oh, I did it already. You missed it. Oh, we're way ahead of you. Yeah, we weren't supposed to go down this rabbit hole. Like, I could have just clickbaited the shit out of this and did Conor McGregor and True Geordie and done fucking 3 hours on it, but our Ben Rothwell interview fell short because, well, it happened, but I don't know. You'll see, watch the interview and you'll see the dysfunction. But yeah, it's here. It's here. It's forever on the internet. Unless there's more that I missed.
Way. I fucked women bigger than you, pal. You see, Conor doesn't know.
That's not an insult. I fucked women bigger than you. So you're fuck guys. Is that what you're saying? This dude just said I fuck women. How is that a comeback? Like, how in any way is that? Think about it. I fucked women bigger than you. How is that an insult? I'm like, well, that's some fucking big women. He fucked dildos bigger than Conor. I fucked women bigger than he. Literally, you can't make this up.
Stone. Literally, I'm bigger and stronger than you in every single conceivable way. I fucked women bigger than you, pal. You see.
The jump cut. Oh my god, dude, this guy. Someone hand this guy a shovel.
Conor doesn't know what it's like to shop with big and tall. He has those custom suits fitted just nicely for his tiny little legs, doesn't he? Those skinny little brittle legs that snap like twigs.
Why fuck pussy, yeah? Keep my name out of your mouth, you stupid cunt.
How could we forget this?
And then he's showing the infamous video of Conor in bed with that girl with the fucking thing. And he's just like, oh my god. He's getting pussy. How dare he? He's getting pussy. What is that like? I don't know. I will never know. Look at the look on his face.
Wonderful, wonderful.
If this doesn't say you've got a problem, pal, I don't know what does. Because how fucking wrecked were you?
Sick of seeing your fat bone.
I mean, good one.
Face. Scaldy, fat, estrogen head.
Estrogen. It's funny because you always find that what you're really thinking about will come out a lot of the time in videos where people make them ranting like this. And since Conor left the UFC testing pool, hormones have really been on the brain. Can't think why though. Did you need testosterone, did you, Conor, to help your little brittle bones heal up, did you?
Oh my God.
Do you use testosterone? True Geordie? Let's see. Let's see. True Geordie. There's True Geordie over here. Looks like a pretty big guy. Right? Pretty muscular dude. True Geordie. True Geordie over here. It looks like, I don't know, it could be it could be some dabbling. It could be some testosterone. I don't know. Could be. It looks like. There possibly could there. Are you testosterone shaming?
God, you can't understand what I'm saying, can you not, pal? You've got subtitles under the fucking thing saying exactly what I'm saying. So what are you saying?
You have to laugh because I'm listening to this thinking, at no point did he say, I'm not on drugs. That is the first.
Why would he say, hey, I'm on drugs, now let me roast this guy? What? Why would he even say that? What? Why would Conor say, hey, I just did a bump off of this fucking whore's ass on my Lamborghini yacht. I was getting a hand job from D. Now let me roast True Geordie. Like, why would it even come up? It makes no sense.
At no point did he say, I'm not on drugs. That is the first thing. Like, if you have a problem with what I'm saying, which is that I'm worried that he's on drugs and he's going downhill rapidly, then just simply go, mate, don't worry about it. I'm not on drugs. It's fine. But at no point does he say that. I wonder why.
Why would he say it? Am I missing something here? Did they when they were doing all this like nonsense jump cut bullshit going on? And by the way, the poor editor had to sit there and chop this thing up. Could you imagine having to listen to a longer version of this and then having to chop it up to make it semi-listenable? I got to be honest with you. We're 4 minutes in 11 on the little ticker over there. I don't think I'm going to go the whole way. I got to be honest with you. I want to vomit.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Walks around like he's some alpha male. Right. He's only a former 2-division champion and knocked other males dead for a living. What an odd argument to have from someone who's the embodiment of a keyboard warrior in Geordie.
Who in their right mind would not be an alpha male? In this crazy, like, there is only one Conor McGregor, right? There's only one, right? Is he the best mixed martial artist of all time? No. Is he the best actor of all time? We'll find out. Probably not. Is he the best boxer? No. He's not the best anything. But somehow he was able to package this persona and become a double champ in the UFC, be in movies, have a fucking whiskey company, have a Lamborghini yacht, have everything. Private jets, whatever the fuck he wants. He's still a young man. And he gets into a lot of trouble and walks around like his shit don't stink. Most crazy young men in a situation like that would probably act in the same way. You know, like, maybe not as overboard, you know, maybe. But I got to be honest with you. If I had access to all those luxuries as a young man, remember this. He's got 3 kids. He's not married. He's got a fiance. Still has not yet gotten married. It's not happened. He's still not completely grown up. Clearly, my man's having pancakes at the side of, what is that? That racetrack over there on his Lamborghini yacht. I don't call me crazy, but it seems like he's living the alpha lifestyle. And then you got True Geordie in this fucking, where is he, in a dungeon? Where is, with his fucking girlfriend or his fucking boyfriend's headphones with the Hello Kitty things wrapped onto his ears? Like, what the hell is that? The fuck kind of headphones are you wearing? You burn victim?
Ah, super chat.
Joe!
Rumor has it he likes girls with dicks, but man shrugging.
The line was this: I fuck women bigger than you. Like, that's a line. I fuck women bigger than you. Brilliant. I fuck women bigger than you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What a line.
He has to call them women because in the UK he might get arrested if he says it's a guy with a dick. He's not allowed to say the chick with a dick is a guy.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. That does make sense. Man's asshole looks like the Grand Canyon.
CBD.
Ninja choke.
CBD. 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 CBD.
You guys are on fire tonight.
CBD. 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 It helps with healing process and inflammation and stuff like that. So you
fire
want these for before, after the fire training, and make your life a better place.
It's a real alpha right there, Nate. There he is.
Moz, I hope you know you already lead a cult. You are our messiah, and at the drop of a hat, I guarantee a large handful of dangerous motherfuckers would convene to escort you anywhere. We drink, cup, the Kool-Aid. You could have your own retard army, broha.
We need
Flex
to do that.
biceps.
You know what we need to do? We need to have a meeting. What I used to do in Vegas was, like, one of us would pretend we're a fighter, and then, like, the other friends would act like they were, like, the security for the fighter. Like one of us would pretend we're in the UFC and walk around on the strip. We need to, like, roll deep, meet up in Vegas, and just have some fucking running joke. We need to do that. Maybe I'll bring the Kool-Aid. We'll see. Thank you guys for the donations. Appreciate that.
Wonderful.
I used to say I was a baseball mascot. That's a true story.
The same True Geordie who was crying like a baby after a Logan Paul Forrest video. The True Geordie that did video saying he loved the McGregor vs. Khabib press conference where Conor was drunk. This fake intellectual way he speaks in videos is very cringe.
And that's from Burn Victim 101. Thank you. I did not hear his Forrest Logan Paul thing. I could only fucking imagine. So did he cry about that? God. It's just like, okay, this is a hot story. Let's just say how horrible that human being is. I fucking can't stand people like that just sit there and just, like, just try to, you know, I don't know. It is what it is. You could be like, all right, that's stupid. He took a picture, he took a video of a dead body. What a knucklehead. I like making fun of people that cry. Like, this guy is just fucking crying over here. I don't know what it is. There's just something about this guy that it's just, I don't know. It's just weird.
And as it happens, I'm not the only one to have expressed concerns for Conor McGregor. It's literally in the Daily Mirror here. Conor McGregor fans expressed concern for UFC start after Monaco Grand Prix. This is off the back of all those interviews as well.
Go, Conor, go.
Look like a man who's...
Wow, True Geordie looked like he was really enjoying that. Watch this. Look at this. Hold on, I can't play the music, but look at his face. Wow, I think the gay was kicking in. Watch what happens. Look how delighted he gets. Watch how delighted True Geordie gets when Conor starts dancing with his shirt open. Watch. Oh, yeah, I like what I see. Look at him. Yeah, give me more of that. He's not laughing at him. He's looking at him like a delicious steak. Dude, he is not laughing at him. He is sizing him up. He's like, that's a delightful little treat right there. I would love to shove his whole body in my ass.
Like a man who's ready for his next UFC fight.
You look like a man that's ready to put Conor McGregor's whole entire body inside your anus. That's what you look like.
Really? Now, a lot of you will have seen Conor's in Monaco right now. He's on a yacht. Now, imagine you're him. You're drinking champagne. You're enjoying the sun. The babes are walking past. You are living your best life. In that scenario where you're on a Lamborghini yacht, would you be worried about some fat no-name YouTuber talking shit about you if he was completely wrong? No. You would.
No, I don't think he's worried about you. I think he's just making fun of you. I don't think he's worried. I think he's like, he made fun of Matt Brown with the heroin thing. He literally made fun of Matt Brown being a heroin addict. And then he's like, okay, I'm bored with this, so I'm going to make fun of you now. I don't think he's worried. A guy with that much money is not worried. Honestly, I don't think he has a fucking worry in the world.
Laugh it off, go about your day. He hasn't got a clue what he's talking about.
He is laughing at you.
Why would you respond if I was completely wrong? The man is completely showing his arse here. I've clearly touched a nerve, and I'm clearly right. Even if I am...
He's clearly right. Okay.
Right. You should be so happy within your life having all of those things that what I say would never trigger you to be that angry, that frustrated. And the reality is, this is a classic case of...
Do you think he's really mad at you? Do you think he gives a fuck? Do you think he cares? You got 2 million followers on YouTube. You got something going on. So he's poking fun at you. He's having a little fun. And then he deleted it. He moves on to the next person that he's just going to make fun of. This is nuts, man. Dude, this guy's wild. I've had enough. If you want to see the rest of it, I mean, I'm only 5 minutes into the 11-minute 32. Like, it just goes on. And then he challenges him to a fight. And it goes to burn victims if the money goes to burn victims. It's just like, it's like, dude, man. I get it. I get why he's doing it. He's just looking for the clicks and views and go for it, man. My response. Look at how it's titled. My response. Conor McGregor versus True Geordie. Like, he is eating this shit up, man. And good for you, man. Capitalize on that. You'll make that fucking money, baby. I get it. But there could be so many better ways to do it, you know? Where you could be likable. Like, why go about it? Like, you're kind of going about it like this. Like, you're trying to make it look like you're this alpha, but you're just coming across as a fucking victim. You can't be both. You can't be a victim and an alpha. You got to be one or the other. But what he's doing here is he's trying to be both. It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. We see right through it. We see right through that burnt face of his.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Kanoto.
Look at all you men falling apart and crying over some guy making fun of your guy. Total discombobulation. Y'all are so gay you make damn savage look straight. No winners here. Just low T-cell counts. I'm joining Team MMA Joey.
I had never heard of him.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Chubbs 82.
Now he is gaslighting Conor McGregor. This dude is feminine as fuck. I feel like his tranny boyfriend/girlfriend wrote this monologue.
Dude, it's nuts. It's really nuts. Like, I would imagine that he probably took some time to collect his thoughts, made this it was probably like a 45-minute video that his editor had to chop down to about 11 minutes. I'm sure a lot was pulled out of this thing. The looks on his face say it all. Like, it's just the victim and the tough guy molded into this thing. It's like, ugh, you know, it's icky, man. It's fucking icky. Anyone with a brain in their head could see right through it. You know, I say just have fun with it. You know, and maybe this is fun for him. You know, this type of responses. Maybe this is the content that he does on the regular. You know, this is how he addresses things. He's the victim, tough guy. I just don't know how you're both. Either you're a tough guy or you're a victim. Pick one. Trying to wear two hats on that burnt head of his. Anyway, final thoughts from the chat. Well, I did not think we were going to go completely full-blown retard on this, but we did. We went there. You know, we went there. Let's see. Let's see what you guys got to say. Moss does it all himself. I mean, yeah, what you see is all in the fingers of the mystical one here. Pronoun police having a whole meltdown right now. Can't come here to talking crap. This is the best channel, says DJ. Let's go, DJ. Let's go, champ.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Never go full-blown yeah. He didn't follow. He didn't follow the number one rule. A true tough guy would never leave a dildo untried. Geordie will soon be doing a podcast with Jordan Peterson, analyzing the mind of Conor McGregor. Dude, it's so funny though. Like, and you see the I guess Andrew Tate's going at him as well. So I mean, he's getting the retweets and the responses and stuff like that. At the end of the day, that's what you want as a content creator.
Mr. Estrogen.
Whether it's good or bad, like, you know, you want the clicks, you want the likes, you want, you know, to get those extra subs, no matter how you're getting it. Like, some people don't give a fuck. So at the end of the day, listen, no matter what we say is irrelevant, no matter what anyone says on the internet, as long as people are retweeting and talking about, that's what's important. So True Geordie does win in the end. So if you're going to win this fight, True Geordie, we're going to get our licks in. We're going to make sure that we get our money's worth on this. That's it, baby. That is it. But ladies and gentlemen, I got to say this. I appreciate the chat hanging in here, as we did have Ben Rothwell on earlier, and it was quick and it was enjoyable. I love talking to Ben. Next time we have him on, I'm going to have a longer segment with Ben. It was on our end. It's, you know, it's an issue that we had with the video. Why is everyone clapping? But thank you for clapping. Do you pay for Photoshop? Yes, I do pay for Photoshop. The older Mystical would have got the Fugazi one. By the way, guys, AI is getting out of control at Photoshop. Like, it's getting out of control. So if you're into that crazy stuff, if you like dabbling in manipulating photos and shit, like, dude, Photoshop is out of control right now. And I want to thank everyone for staying with us and having some fun after the Ben interview. It's always a pleasure hanging with you guys. You guys are super generous with the donations, and I truly appreciate that. We hit 11,306. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a gaming stream on the second channel, and then we'll go Friday, Fuko Friday, of course. We'll look at the predictions. We'll get back into the UFC action. It's always a pleasure to be doing this with each and every one of us. I appreciate Ben Rothwell stopping on the show. I appreciate the people of the chat. And True Geordie, I even appreciate you, my friend, you burnt motherfucker. Keep those dildos in your ass, and don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.
A black man can't drink?